Alright, so this question it said, in how many ways can 18 be written as a perfect square? How many ways can we write 18 as a perfect square? What is a perfect square? Remember, a perfect square is a number like 25. Is a perfect square. 25 is 5 squared. So then what they're really asking, so this is a perfect square, 5 squared. So perfect squares are numbers like 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared. Those are perfect squares. So how many ways can we write 18 as a perfect square? In other words, in how many ways can we write 18 as a sum of perfect squares? To write 18 as a sum of perfect squares, the first one that comes to me is to write that 18 is equal to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. I'm going to do that 18 times. 1 is a perfect square, 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 perfect square. Keep on doing that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's one way of doing it. That's one way. Another way now is when we use all ones, let's gradually just build up on it. Yeah? Let's do 18 as, we don't say 2 square or 2 square 4. So we can put 14 1 and then put a 2 square. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and put a 2 square. So we're going 2 way already. 18 can be written as the sum of perfect square, 2 way. Alright? Number 3. Well, let's take off level 4 1 and turn them into another 2 square. So it's really now 1 plus 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 square, 2 square. I don't write 1 square is called, no, so 1 square is just 1. So that's 3 where we're going. We can take off some more ones and keep on doing it with B2s though. Let's see what the problem. So I take off 4 of them 1 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn that into 2 square. That will equal 6 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that is a 4, 8, 12, and 6. That is still 18. I'm going to take off another 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves 2, 1. 4, 8, wait. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, yeah. So we're on 5 ways so far. Now we're going to get more nice, right? Let's hurry up and expedite. Let's just expedite the process. Now that we're done with the 1 then, for now, 1 with the 2, let's look at 1 with the 3's then, right? We know 3 square 9, so we can write. That's a 9, 1, and 3 squared. Yeah, that can work. Let's look at the 1 then with the 4 square. We know we can put 1 plus 1 plus 4 squared. So then I done all of the way that we use it, the 1 square, don't it? Yeah. So now we need now number 8. We can write 18 as I want to use 2 square mostly now. 2 square, 2 square, 2 square. That's, let me see, that's 4, 8, 12. But then I can't use a 3 square here. So this is 4, 8. I realize I can't use nothing there, so now. So what I'm going to have to do is think now and say, wait, 18 is 3 square plus 3 square. That works so far. So I notice that I can't use 2's by itself. So I'm going to go to the 3's then. Yeah, that's 8 way. Alright, let's break it down some more. See if we can mix in 3 square with some 2 square. Right? Or see if we can mix in 1 square with some 3 square with some 2 square. I notice I didn't put that 3 square here, so that's a 9, no, that look good. Put a 1 square here, so that's a 10, no, that look good. Put 2 square, 2 square. Plus and square, that nice. That's an 18. Oh. Let's try again. Let's analyze. So we're just looking at what's going on. We're looking at what's going on and we say, well, I mix up the 3's and 2's and the 1's. Can I mix up the 4's and the 2's? No, I can't. Can I mix up 4's and 3's? No, I can't. Can I mix up 4 and I can't mix 4 with anything but 1. We mix up all of the 2's then. So let's look if we can do something else now. Now this 3 right here, so now, Alright, let's go. So just gonna keep on trying. We already have 3 square and 3 square. Let's look at going in. 3 square, that's 9. We know this will be 8, so let's look at 3 square plus just a 2 square plus, this is what? 8, 9, and 4, that's 13. Oh, I have 155. That's 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we've got 10 ways so far. Let's go one more. Let's see if we can dig deep and find any more. Right? We're trying to write 18 as the sum of perfect squares. Now if we were to replace these with 2's, we already have that there. Alright, so we already have this. If we were to replace these 4 1's with 2's, we already have that. That's this here. We already have that. So on observation, we can see there are no more waves. Now if you observe any more waves, you can tell me, alright, correct me in this video. So we can conclude there are 10 ways that 18 can be written as the sum of perfect squares. There are 18 ways. There are 10 ways That's it. There are 18 ways. That's it. Nice.